The morning sun filtered through Jamie's window, casting a warm glow across the room. It was an ordinary day, not like any other, yet Jamie felt a subtle restlessness that couldn't be shaken. The routine of work, the endless cycle of meetings, and the constant hum of technology had left a lingering sense of emptiness. Little did Jamie know, today would mark the beginning of a profound transformation. As Jamie drove to the office, the familiar route seemed oddly unsettling. The roads were busier than usual, and the digital billboards flashing advertisements for the latest gadgets felt intrusive. Distracted by thoughts of an impending project deadline, Jamie barely noticed the car ahead braking suddenly. In an instant, everything changed. The screech of tires, the blinding flash of lights, and then nothing but darkness. Jamie felt a sensation of weightlessness, as if being lifted from the body. Panic surged briefly, but was swiftly replaced by an overwhelming calm. Looking down, Jamie saw the body lying motionless in the wreckage, a stark contrast to the vivid surroundings that now enveloped the spirit. The air was filled with a gentle, harmonious melody, and a radiant light bathed the entire space in a soothing embrace. Before Jamie stood a figure of indescribable beauty and serenity. Clad in luminous robes, the divine presence exuded an aura of unconditional love and profound wisdom. There was no fear here, only an invitation to understand something deeper. "Welcome, Jamie," the figure spoke, the voice resonating with warmth and authority. It was a voice that seemed to bypass the mind and speak directly to the heart. "You have been given a moment to see beyond the veil." Jamie felt an inexplicable sense of peace. Questions began to form, but the presence seemed to understand without needing words. "Why am I here?" Jamie thought, the question echoing softly. The figure extended a hand, and Jamie felt a gentle pull towards a vision. Suddenly the surroundings shifted, revealing a series of images that unfolded by technology, towering structures, interconnected systems, and people engrossed in their devices. At first glance, it was a marvel of human achievement, promising convenience and security, but beneath the surface there was a subtle disconnection, a loss of something essential. As the vision continued, a symbol began to emerge, a mark that appeared on countless individuals, seamlessly integrated into their lives. It promised protection and ease, yet it carried an undercurrent of control and separation from the divine. Jamie sensed the duality of progress, the fine line between advancement and the erosion of spiritual bonds. A new voice began, including the divine figure. The divine figure turned, eyes filled with both sorrow and hope. "Humanity stands at a crossroads," the presence conveyed. "The path you choose will determine the essence of your existence. Technology can be a tool for good, but without spiritual awareness, it can lead to a profound loss." Jamie felt the weight of these words, the truth resonating deeply. The visions faded, and the serene environment returned. Silence enveloped the spirit, leaving room for contemplation. "What must I do?" Jamie's heart sought guidance, yearning for clarity. The figure smiled gently. "Strengthen your faith, build communities grounded in love and understanding, and cultivate discernment. Prepare not just for what lies ahead, but for the preservation of your soul." A sense of urgency intertwined with hope filled Jamie's being. The message was clear, yet the path forward was uncertain. As the encounter drew to a close, the divine presence began to fade, leaving behind a lingering sense of purpose and a heart heavy with responsibility. Jamie felt a pull back towards the physical world, the memories of the divine encounter etched deeply into the consciousness. The sounds of the crash replayed, a stark reminder of mortality. Eyes fluttering open, Jamie found themselves in the aftermath of the accident, surrounded by concerned faces and the sterile scent of a hospital room. Breathing deeply, Jamie tried to reconcile the vivid spiritual experience with the reality of the present. Questions swirled, questions that demanded answers beyond the tangible. The encounter had left an indelible mark, stirring a desire to understand and to act upon the truths revealed. As Jamie lay there, the weight of the message began to settle in. The journey was just beginning, and the path ahead was filled with both challenges and the promise of deeper connection. The world outside seemed unchanged, yet Jamie knew that beneath its surface, a transformation was inevitable. With a final glance at the ceiling, Jamie made a silent vow to embrace the lessons learned and to navigate the complexities of the future with faith and resilience. The story of transformation had only just begun, and the heart was set on a path of discovery and preparation. What awaited Jamie in the days to come? The answers lay beyond the horizon, where faith meets the unfolding challenges of a rapidly changing world. Days had passed since Jamie's near-death experience, but the memory of that divine encounter lingered with a vivid clarity. Each morning, as sunlight streamed through the window, Jamie felt a renewed sense of purpose, tempered by an underlying unease. The world outside seemed to hum with the same relentless pace, yet beneath the surface, a silent transformation was underway. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the room, Jamie found themselves restless. The weight of the divine message pressed softly but persistently on the heart. Seeking solace, Jamie closed their eyes, allowing thoughts to drift until sleep gently claimed them. In the stillness of the night, Jamie felt the familiar sensation of weightlessness, as if lifted from the physical confines once more. The transition was seamless, and soon the serene environment of the spiritual realm welcomed Jamie back. The divine figure stood as before, radiating the same calming presence. "But welcome back, Jamie," the figure greeted, a gentle smile playing on their lips. The warmth in their eyes conveyed both comfort and the gravity of what was to come. Jamie felt an urge to ask questions, to seek deeper understanding. What happens next? The thought echoed within, seeking clarity. The divine figure nodded, acknowledging the unspoken inquiry. "Let me show you more," they responded, extending a hand that shimmered with ethereal light. As Jamie took that hand, the surroundings shifted once again, unveiling a new series of visions. This time the scenes unfolded like a meticulously woven narrative, each thread revealing layers of a complex future. Jamie saw sprawling cities, transformed by advanced technology. Skyscrapers gleamed with holographic advertisements, and autonomous vehicles zipped through the streets with seamless efficiency. At first glance, it was a testament to human ingenuity, a world of unprecedented convenience and connectivity. People moved with purposeful intent, their lives intertwined with devices that catered to every need. Smart homes adjusted environments automatically, and wearable technology monitored health metrics in real time. The promise of security and ease was palpable, drawing smiles and nods of approval from the masses. Yet, as the vision deepened, subtle undercurrents began to surface. Jamie observed individuals increasingly isolated despite their digital connections. Conversations were often reduced to brief interactions through screens, and genuine human touch became a rarity. The very technologies that promised to bring people closer seemed to create invisible barriers, distancing them from one another and from something more profound. Amidst this technological marvel, a symbol began to emerge, the mark of the beast. It appeared as a sleek, unobtrusive implant integrated seamlessly into the bodies of those who embraced it. Initially marketed as a means of enhancing personal security and streamlining daily tasks, the mark quickly became ubiquitous. Jamie watched as the society gradually accepted the mark, drawn by its allure of convenience and protection. Businesses thrived under its integration, and governments touted it as a necessary step toward a safer, more efficient world. The promise was irresistible, a life free from fear, free from the uncertainties that once plagued humanity. But with each passing day, the consequences became more evident. Privacy eroded as the mark allowed unprecedented surveillance, tracking movements, thoughts, and even emotions. Freedom of choice diminished as individuals became increasingly dependent on the systems that governed their lives. The divine connection, once a cornerstone of existence, seemed to fade into the background, overshadowed by the relentless march of progress. The divine figure turned towards Jamie, their expression a blend of sorrow and resolve. "This is the path humanity is treading," they spoke softly. "The mark of the beast offers comfort and security, but at a profound cost. It erodes the very essence of what it means to be connected to the divine, to one another." Jamie felt a chill as the weight of these revelations settled in. The vision was both awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling, a mirror reflecting potential futures shaped by choices made in the present. "Is there no way to avoid this?" Jamie pondered, the fear of an inevitable loss gnawing at the edges of hope. The divine figure's gaze softened, a flicker of compassion evident. There is always a choice, Jamie. Awareness and discernment are your shields. By strengthening your faith and fostering genuine connections, you can navigate the challenges ahead. The path is not easy, but it is not without hope. As the visions began to fade, the serene environment returned, leaving Jamie with a profound sense of urgency and a heavy heart. The divine figure remained, their presence a constant reminder of the stakes involved. Remember, Jamie, the true strength lies not in the technologies we create, but in the faith and love that bind us together. Stay vigilant, nurture your spirit, and seek the light, even in the darkest of times. With those parting words, the divine presence began to dissolve, the light gently dimming as Jamie was pulled back to the physical world. The transition was smooth, and soon Jamie found themselves lying in the hospital room once more. The sounds of monitors and distant conversations filled the air, grounding them back in reality. Opening their eyes, Jamie took a deep breath, the memories of the visions vivid and haunting. The implications were clear. The future was being shaped by the very advancements that promised to elevate humanity, yet held the potential to sever its spiritual ties. As Jamie sat up, the enormity of the message pressed upon them. The path ahead was fraught with challenges, where technological allure could lead to spiritual desolation. But within that darkness, the flicker of hope remained, a beacon guiding those who chose to stay connected to their faith and each other. Gazing out the window at the bustling city below, Jamie felt a renewed determination. The journey was no longer just personal. It was a mission to awaken others to the subtle dangers and to inspire a collective awakening. The divine message was not just a revelation, but a call to mindful living, to cherish and protect the intangible bonds that technology could never replace. As night fully settled, Jamie pondered the delicate balance between progress and preservation. The revelations had deepened their understanding, yet the uncertainty of how to navigate the impending transformation loomed large. The silence of the night mirrored the stillness of the soul, reflecting the introspection that now defined Jamie's every thought. What steps would Jamie take to honor the divine message and prepare for the challenges ahead? The answers awaited in the unfolding tapestry of faith and resilience. Weeks had turned into months since Jamie's near-death experience, yet the visions remained vivid, like echoes that refused to fade. Each day, the city seemed to inch closer to the future depicted in those profound encounters, advanced technologies intertwining seamlessly with everyday life. Jamie watched as the lines between convenience and control blurred, feeling a growing unease about the path humanity was on. One crisp autumn evening, Jamie sat alone in a quiet park, the golden hues of falling leaves mirroring the turmoil within. The serenity of the natural surroundings contrasted sharply with the technological frenzy unfolding outside. As the sun set, casting long shadows across the landscape, Jamie closed her eyes, seeking the peace that had become elusive. In moments of stillness, the familiar sensation of weightlessness enveloped Jamie once more. The transition was gentle, and the spiritual realm welcomed them with the same serene embrace. The divine figure awaited, their presence a comforting constant amid the swirling uncertainties. "Welcome back, Jamie," the figure greeted, their voice a soothing balm to the restless soul. The warmth in their eyes suggested a depth of understanding that transcended words. Jamie felt a pressing need to delve deeper, to uncover more about the subtle dangers that lay ahead. "Show me more," the thought resonated within, a silent plea for clarity. The divine figure extended a hand, and Jamie felt themselves being guided into another series of visions. This time the narrative unfolded with a delicate intricacy, revealing the subtlety with which the mark of the beast would be introduced and accepted by society. The first scene depicted a bustling marketplace, vibrant with activity. People moved effortlessly, interacting with holographic displays and augmented reality interfaces. Technology was celebrated as the pinnacle of human achievement, promising a life of unparalleled ease and security. The mark began its subtle introduction, but as an elegant solution to everyday challenges. Jamie observed individuals opting for the mark, enticed by its promises. It was marketed as a gateway to enhanced personal safety, streamlined communication, and improved health monitoring. The implants were sleek, barely noticeable, blending seamlessly with the body's natural contours. The allure was undeniable, a promise of a better, more efficient life. As the vision progressed, Jamie saw how societal norms began to shift. The mark became a symbol of progress, a badge of those who embraced the future. Peer pressure and the fear of being left behind drove more people to accept it. Businesses flourished under its integration, offering incentives and making it a standard requirement for employment. Governments endorsed the mark as a necessary step toward a harmonious and secure society. Yet, beneath this veneer of advancement, the true nature of the mark began to reveal itself. Privacy eroded as the implants provided unprecedented access to personal data. Thoughts, emotions, and movements were monitored with precision, creating an environment of constant surveillance. The initial benefits gave way to a reality where individuality was subsumed by the collective control exerted through the mark. Jamie felt a pang of sorrow witnessing the slow descent into a state where freedom was sacrificed for convenience. The divine figure's voice echoed softly. Deception often wears the mask of benevolence. What seems like progress can conceal profound loss. In another scene, Jamie saw communities fracture under the strain of technological dependence. Genuine human connections dwindled as interactions became mediated through screens and devices. The sense of isolation grew, even as connectivity increased. For Mark, once a tool for enhancement, had become a barrier to authentic relationships and spiritual communion. Amidst these revelations, Jamie noticed pockets of resistance. Individuals who chose to reject the mark, valuing their autonomy and spiritual integrity over the enticing promises of technology. These dissenters faced increasing pressure, ostracized by a society that had come to equate the mark with normalcy and success. Their faith was tested as they navigated a world that seemed intent on eroding the very essence of their beliefs. The divine figure turned to Jamie, their expression one of both lament and hope. The path of deception is subtle, cloaked in the promise of betterment. It tests the strength of your faith and the resilience of your spirit. Those who remain steadfast will find their way. But the journey will not be without challenges. Jamie felt the weight of these truths settle deep within. The gradual acceptance of the mark was not a sudden upheaval, but a slow, insidious process that preyed on humanity's desire for improvement. The deception lay in its subtlety, making it difficult to recognize until its consequences were deeply entrenched. As the visions began to dissolve, Jamie was left with a profound sense of urgency and a heart heavy with responsibility. The divine figure's final words lingered in the air. Discernment and faith are your shields against deception. Stay true to your path and let your spirit guide you through the shadows. The transition back to the physical world was swift, leaving Jamie lying in the hospital bed once more. The sterile environment felt stark in contrast to the rich emotional tapestry of the visions. As Jamie opened her eyes, the reality of the impending challenges pressed upon them. The subtlety of the deception made it all the more daunting, a reminder that the battles ahead would be fought not with grand gestures, but with everyday choices and steadfast faith. Sitting up, Jamie took a deep breath, the images of the visions, haunting yet enlightening. The path to preserving spiritual integrity amidst technological allure was fraught with complexity. The ease of acceptance masked the underlying threats, making the journey of discernment both essential and arduous. As night enveloped the city, Jamie gazed out the window, the lights below a testament to human ambition and its unintended consequences. The divine message was clear. Vigilance and faith were paramount in navigating the delicate balance between progress and preservation. The deception of the mark required not only awareness but a commitment to uphold the values that technology could never replicate. In the solitude of the hospital room, Jamie reflected on the subtlety of the deception and the unwavering test of faith it imposed. The journey ahead was not just about resisting technological advancements, but about fostering a deeper connection to the divine and to one another. The challenge was immense, but within Jamie burned a renewed determination to embrace the divine teachings and to inspire others to recognize the subtle dangers lurking beneath the surface of progress. How would Jamie navigate the intricate web of deception, and what allies would they find in their quest to preserve faith amidst a technologically driven world? The answers lay in the delicate interplay of trust, resilience, and unwavering spirit. The weeks following Jamie's profound revelations were a whirlwind of emotions and thoughts. Each day brought a new layer of understanding, a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance between faith and the relentless march of technology. The visions had not only illuminated the potential dangers ahead, but also ignited a spark of determination within Jamie to act upon the divine message. One serene morning, as dawn broke with hues of pink and gold, Jamie found themselves drawn to the local community center. The air was crisp, carrying the scent of autumn leaves, and the streets were already alive with the gentle hum of daily life. Today felt different, charged with a sense of purpose that Jamie couldn't ignore. Taking a deep breath, Jamie stepped inside, greeted by the familiar faces of neighbors and friends who shared in the simple joys of community living. Sitting quietly in a corner, Jamie reflected on the divine figure's words. Strengthen your faith, build communities grounded in love and understanding, and cultivate discernment. It was a call to action, a blueprint for navigating the challenges that lay ahead. The path was clear, yet the journey was deeply personal and uniquely daunting. That evening, as the sun set and painted the sky in vibrant shades of orange and purple, Jamie felt the familiar pull towards the spiritual realm. The transition was seamless, the serene environment welcoming them back with open arms. The divine figure stood as before, their presence a beacon of unwavering support and guidance. "Welcome back, Jamie," the figure greeted, their voice imbued with both compassion and authority. The warmth in their eyes was a source of comfort, a reminder that Jamie was not alone in this journey. Jamie took a moment to gather their thoughts, feeling the weight of responsibility settle in. How do I begin to build what you've described? How do I start fostering spiritual growth and community in a world so focused on technology? The divine figure smiled gently, a gesture that radiated understanding. Begin with yourself, Jamie. Deepen your own faith and understanding, for it is the foundation upon which you will build. Seek out those who share your values, those who yearn for genuine connections and spiritual fulfillment. Together, you can create a sanctuary of love and support amidst the chaos. As Jamie absorbed these words, the surroundings shifted, revealing a new vision. They saw themselves engaging with others, sharing the lessons learned and fostering a sense of community rooted in faith and mutual support. Groups gathered for prayer, discussions on spiritual resilience, and collaborative efforts to strengthen both individual and collective faith. The vision was a tapestry of unity and purpose, each thread intertwining to form a resilient fabric capable of withstanding the impending challenges. But the divine figure continued, adding another layer to the message. In addition to spiritual growth, practical preparedness is essential. Equip yourself and your community with the skills and resources needed to thrive independently. Build strong, self-sufficient networks that can support one another in times of need. This balance of spiritual and practical readiness will fortify your resilience. Jamie watched as the vision expanded, showcasing communities cultivating gardens, learning essential survival skills, and establishing systems of mutual aid. Workshops on sustainable living, first aid, and resource management became commonplace, empowering individuals to take control of their own destinies while fostering a sense of collective responsibility. The divine figure's voice resonated deeply. Share these lessons, Jamie. Teach others the importance of faith, community, and practical preparedness. In doing so, you not only protect yourselves but also inspire a movement of resilience and spiritual strength that can counteract the subtle deceptions of the mark. The following lines have been painted on the wall. As the vision faded, Jamie felt a surge of determination. The path ahead was clear. To nurture their own faith, to build and strengthen community bonds, and to equip themselves and others with the necessary tools for survival and spiritual integrity. It was a multifaceted mission requiring both introspection and outward action, each step reinforcing the other. Returning to the physical world, Jamie woke with a renewed sense of purpose. The hospital room, once a place of recovery, now felt like the starting point of a transformative journey. Rising from the bed, Jamie reached out to friends and family, sharing the insights and lessons learned from the divine encounter. Conversations flowed with a newfound depth, touching on topics of faith, community, and the importance of being prepared for whatever the future might hold. Jamie began organizing gatherings at the community center, creating spaces where people could come together to explore their faith, share their fears, and build meaningful connections. These meetings became a cornerstone for many, providing a sanctuary where spiritual growth and practical preparedness were nurtured side by side. The ripple effect was palpable, as more individuals joined the movement, each bringing their unique strengths and perspectives to the collective effort. In the quiet moments of reflection, Jamie often found themselves gazing out at the night sky, contemplating the delicate interplay between progress and preservation. The divine message was not just a warning, but a guide, offering a path of resilience and hope. It was a reminder that, amidst the rapid advancements of technology, the true essence of humanity, faith, love, and community, remained paramount. It was one particularly quiet evening as the stars twinkled with an almost celestial clarity. Jamie felt the pull towards the spiritual realm once more. The transition was gentle, the serene environment welcoming them back with an embrace of light and warmth. The divine figure stood before them, a symbol of unwavering support and guidance. "You have taken the first steps, Jamie," the figure acknowledged, their voice filled with pride and encouragement. "Continue to build, to grow, and to inspire. The journey is ongoing, and your efforts will create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. Trust in your faith, in your community, and in the strength that comes from unity and preparation." Amy felt a profound sense of fulfillment, knowing that their actions were aligning with the divine purpose bestowed upon them. "I will continue to share and build, to ensure that faith and preparedness go hand in hand," Jamie vowed silently, the commitment etched deeply into their soul. As the divine presence began to fade, leaving behind a lingering sense of peace and purpose, Jamie was once again pulled back to the physical world. The hospital room awaited, but now it felt like a launching pad rather than a place of confinement. The journey of transformation was in full swing, each step grounded in faith and bolstered by a community united in purpose. Opening their eyes, Jamie felt the weight of responsibility tempered by the strength of hope. The path ahead was illuminated by the lessons learned and the bonds forged, a testament to the power of faith and community in the face of technological allure. The divine message had not only revealed the dangers, but had also provided the tools and guidance needed to navigate the complexities of the future. As night settled over the city, Jamie stood by the window, the lights below a reflection of both human ambition and the enduring spirit of connection. The journey was far from over, but with each step, Jamie felt more prepared to honor the divine message and to inspire others to do the same. The balance of spiritual growth and practical preparedness was no longer just a vision. It was a living, breathing reality, guiding Jamie and their community towards a future grounded in faith and resilience. What challenges would Jamie and their community face as they strived to uphold their newfound mission? The journey continued, each day bringing new opportunities to strengthen faith and build a resilient, united front against the subtle encroachments of the technologically driven world. The months that followed Jamie's initial awakening were a testament to resilience and unwavering faith. The community they helped build thrived, a sanctuary of love and understanding amidst the encroaching tide of technological dependence. Yet beneath the surface a subtle anxiety lingered, an unspoken awareness that the path ahead was fraught with spirit and resolve. One quiet evening, as winter's first frost began to settle over the city, Jamie stood alone in the community center's garden. The crisp air nipped at their skin, and the stars above shimmered with a clarity that seemed almost otherworldly. The garden, a symbol of growth and sustenance, was a place where many had found solace and strength. Tonight, however, it felt like the threshold to something profound. As Jamie gazed up at the constellations, a familiar sense of weightlessness enveloped them. The transition was gentle, a seamless passage from the tangible world to the ethereal embrace of the spiritual realm. The serene environment welcomed Jamie back, the air filled with a harmonious melody that resonated deep within their soul. The divine figure stood before them, unchanged in their luminous grace. There was a timeless quality to their presence, an embodiment of both eternal wisdom and boundless compassion. Jamie felt an overwhelming sense of peace, tempered by the gravity of the final message that was about to unfold. "Welcome, Jamie," the figure greeted, their voice a soothing cascade that touched every fiber of Jamie's being. "You have walked a path of courage and faith, nurturing both your spirit and your community. Today, I bring you the final message, a beacon of hope amidst the shadows that may lie ahead." Jamie felt a surge of anticipation, their heart open to receive the divine words. "What must I understand now?" they pondered, the question resonating softly within. The divine figure extended a hand, and the surroundings shifted to reveal a breathtaking vision. Jamie found themselves standing at the edge of a vast landscape, where the horizon met the sky in a seamless blend of light and darkness. Below, the world stretched out, a tapestry of human endeavor and natural beauty intertwined with signs of technological advancement. "This world you know is at a pivotal moment," the figure began, their voice carrying both sorrow and unwavering hope. "Technological progress offers immense potential, yet it carries the seeds of both creation and destruction. The mark of the beast symbolizes a choice, a path that can lead to either profound connection or deep division." Jamie watched as individuals across the landscape grappled with this choice. Some embraced the mark, their lives intertwined with technology, experiencing fleeting moments of convenience and security. Others resisted, holding steadfast to their faith and the connections that transcended the material. The dichotomy was stark, a reflection of humanity's eternal struggle between ease and essence. "The world may grow darker, Jamie," the figure continued, their gaze encompassing the expanse below. "Temptations and deceptions will seek to draw souls away from the divine. Yet, within this darkness lies the enduring light of revival and salvation. The choices you make and the lives you touch can illuminate the path for others." Jamie felt a profound sense of responsibility, the weight of the mission crystallizing within their heart. "How can I ensure that hope prevails?" they wondered, seeking guidance on sustaining the light amidst the encroaching shadows. The divine figure's eyes shimmered with the timeless wisdom. "Hope is the essence of faith, and faith is the anchor in tumultuous times. Continue to nurture your spirit, for it is the wellspring from which others can draw strength. Foster communities grounded in love, understanding, and resilience. Share the truths you have learned, not as mandates, but as invitations to discover and embrace the divine within themselves." As the vision unfolded, Jamie saw the ripple effect of their efforts. Small acts of kindness, moments of shared prayer, and the cultivation of genuine connections began to spread, igniting sparks of hope that could withstand the allure of technological deception. It was a reminder that even in the smallest gestures, the divine presence could shine brightly, guiding others toward salvation. "But know this," the figure added, their tone both gentle and firm. "The journey is not without its trials. Faith will be tested, and doubts may arise. In those moments, return to the source of your strength, prayer, meditation, and the bonds you have forged. These are your shields against the darkness." And Jamie felt a deep sense of assurance, the divine words resonating with their innermost convictions. "I understand," they affirmed silently. "I will continue to build, to inspire, and to protect the light within myself and others." The divine figure stepped closer, their presence enveloping Jamie in a warm embrace of light and love. "Remember, revival and salvation are always within reach. Even when the world seems engulfed in darkness, the divine spark within each soul can ignite a beacon of hope that never fades. Trust in the journey and trust in the divine plan that guides us all." As the final words echoed in Jamie's heart, the serene environment began to dissolve, the light gently fading as Jamie was pulled back to the physical world. The transition was swift, yet smooth, a sacred encounter leaving an indelible mark on their spirit. Jamie found themselves back in the community center's garden, the first hints of winter frost sparkling in the moonlight. The air was still, the night enveloping the garden in a tranquil silence. Jamie felt a renewed sense of purpose, the final message fueling their mission with unwavering determination. The divine presence had imparted not just a warning, but a profound hope that illuminated the path forward. Rising from the ground, Jamie looked around at the garden they had helped cultivate. Each plant, each gathering, each shared moment was a testament to the strength of faith and community. The journey ahead was clear. Continue to build, to inspire, and to nurture the divine connections that technology could never replicate. As dawn approached, painting the sky with the first light of a new day, Jamie felt the weight of their mission settle comfortably upon their shoulders. The world outside the garden was unchanged, yet Jamie knew that within their community, a movement of hope and resilience was blossoming. The divine message had not only prepared them for the challenges ahead, but had also ignited a flame of revival that could illuminate even the darkest of times. With the final message of hope and faith resonating deeply, Jamie embraced their renewed mission, ready to lead their community toward a future where revival and salvation were not just possibilities, but realities grounded in unwavering faith and enduring love.